Hello dear students, how are you? I am Mr. Ngom and you are on your YouTube channel Ibrahima Ngom Attitude for English lessons. And in this lesson number 2, we are going to revise the difference between auxiliaries and main verbs, especially the case of have and do. Have is sometimes auxiliary, he has not, and sometimes a full verb does not have. But how do you know it? In this video, we are going to see all the details of how to make the difference between have auxiliary and have verb. Do also can be auxiliary, did not finish. It can also be a main verb, also called the full verb, do not do. Okay? Now, here are examples of main verbs like to run, to look, to listen, to laugh, to drink, to paint, to dance, to kick, to write, to ride. Here are examples, among others, of main verbs, also called full verbs or ordinary verbs. And here you have auxiliaries, two groups, the primary auxiliaries, be, have, and do, and the modal auxiliaries like can, must, may, should, will, shall, could, might. Verbs. Examples. We have auxiliaries, also called helping verbs. We have also main verbs, also called ordinary verbs or full verbs. So two groups of verbs in English. The first group, we have auxiliaries like be, have, do, can, may, might, should, could, will, would. Be careful, don't say should, would, could. Should, would, could, the L is silent. Main verbs, examples, eat, run, see, like, go, live, have, do are examples of main verbs. Main uses of auxiliaries. How do we use auxiliaries? Mainly, what is the role of an auxiliary? À quoi sert l'auxiliaire? Auxiliaries are used to form continuous tenses. I am cleaning, so am here plus ing form is used to form the present continuous. I was cleaning, was plus ing is used to form the past continuous. I will be cleaning will be in the future plus ing for the future continuous. So auxiliaries are used to form continuous tenses. Okay? Auxiliaries also are used to form perfect tenses. Example, I have cleaned, have plus past participle, present perfect. I had cleaned, had plus past participle, past perfect. I will have cleaned, will have in the future, plus past participle, the future perfect. The passive voice, we also use, the auxiliary was to form the passive voice. To be plus past participle, the car was washed. For negative form also we need auxiliaries in negative forms. Okay? I do not clean. Interrogative form also we use auxiliaries. Do you understand? So here are the main uses of auxiliaries in English, among others. But remember, we are in troisième, the first form, and we have to stop things here till next year or the year coming, the years coming. Verbs. As you can see in this table, here we have and do as auxiliaries and have and do also as verbs. Now, how can you recognize have and do as auxiliaries or have and do as full verbs? When have and do are auxiliaries and when have and do are full verbs. In the negative form, look at here. Auxiliary plus not. Example, am not, have not, do not, cannot, may not, might not, should not, could not, will not, would not. And if it is the main verbs, do not plus verb. Example, do not eat, do not see, do not go, do not have, do not do. So auxiliaries don't need do for the negative form or interrogative form. Okay? But full verbs, they need do not, does not, did not for the negative form. And as we have here have and do as auxiliaries, have not, do not, does not, had not. And here we have and do as full verbs. They behave like eat, see, go, don't eat, don't like, don't eat, don't go, don't have, don't do. Here you have examples. Have not, do not have, do not do. On your left, you have auxiliaries. On the right, you have full verbs. Have not, do not have, do not do. Auxiliary or main verb. Have, is it auxiliary or main verb? Let us see. J'ai une belle maison. J'ai une belle maison. Il a de bonnes notes. Il a de bonnes notes. In English, I have a nice house. Number 2, he has good marks. J'ai acheté la maison. I have bought the house. In English. Il a vu son père. In English, he has seen his father. Now, here up, j'ai une belle maison. Is it auxiliary or verb? Si le verbe avoir, have, signifie avoir, posséder, obtenir en français, ou bien am en wolof, là nous avons un verbe. Parce que le verbe a un sens, mais l'auxiliaire n'a pas de sens. Quand le verbe signifie avoir, posséder, obtenir, en wolof am, on a ici un verbe. I have a nice house. Am na kër gu rafet. He has good marks. Am na note yu baax. Am in wolof, am na, am na. So here it is a verb in the negative form. I do not have a nice house. He does not have a nice house because it is a verb. Now, j'ai acheté la maison. Il a vu son père. I have bought the house. He has seen his father. In blue you have a past participle, a verb. The auxiliary role is to help another verb. That's why it is called a helping verb. L'auxiliaire ici, première phrase, accompagne le verbe acheter, le verbe voir. Ici, have bought, have seen. Donc ici, on a have comme auxiliaire parce que have ici n'a pas de signification, n'a pas de sens. Ici, on peut pas dire je possède acheter une maison ou bien je possède voir mon père. On peut pas dire aussi en wolof am naa jënd kër wala am naa gis naa sama pap, c'est pas possible. So here it is an auxiliary, it has no meaning. So negative form, I have not, he has not. Understand, guys? I have not bought the house, he has not seen his father. Interrogative form, the same. When you have auxiliary, have as auxiliary, it is have you seen? Do they agree? But when you have as a verb, do teachers have, does Modu do? Interrogative form, the same. Auxiliary plus subject, am I, have you, do they, can we, will we. Ordinary verbs, do plus subject plus verb. Do you eat? Does she see? Do they go? Do teachers have? Does Modu do? Donc comme vous le voyez en rouge, l'auxiliaire have plus sujet. À droite ici le verbe do d'abord, sujet plus le verbe. Do you live? Do you see? Do you have? Do you do? Have, auxiliary or main verb? Interrogative form, I have bought, he has seen. On vient de voir que lorsque have accompagne un verbe, il est auxiliaire. Donc on va le conjuguer comme auxiliaire. Have I bought? Has he seen his father? I have a nice house. He has good marks. Ici, have n'accompagne aucun verbe et il a un sens en français. Posséder, avoir, obtenir. En wolof, am. Dans ce cas, c'est un verbe. Do I have a nice house? Does he have good marks? Practice, exercise. Put the following sentence in the negative form. Please guys, you are on Ibrahima Ngom Attitude on YouTube. Subscribe to my channel, comment the video, like them and share them. Number 1, she has a good salary. Negative form. He has been to Mecca. Negative form. The thief has run away. Negative form. We have met the new boss. They have very good marks. And number 6, I have taken her seat. Now, put your hands on the pause button, your finger, take a piece of paper and a pencil, do the exercise and come back. Okay, number 1, we have a verb. Number 2, auxiliary. Number 3, auxiliary. Number 4, auxiliary. Number 5, ordinary verbs. And number 6, auxiliary. So you know why here have is auxiliary. Auxiliary of taken, here auxiliary of met, auxiliary of run, auxiliary of been. So in the negative form, what do we have? Number 1, he does not have, verb. Number 2, he has not been, auxiliary. Number 3, the thief has not run away, auxiliary. Number 4, we have not met the new boss, auxiliary. Number 5, they do not have very good marks, verb. And number 6, the last one, I have not taken her seat, auxiliary. So guys, I hope that you have understood something. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye in a few days for a new lesson. Ko kenn xaañ en nañ ko dàq jàpp nduliwaat bu selfie looy def ni mu ci ruxu bi wuy tey la bañi bonbo ba bi sap su lekkee dina génne bopp bi bu ko kenn xaañ en nañ ko dàq jàpp nduliwaat bu selfie looy def ni mu ci ruxu bi